Good evening and welcome to the Job Search Solution, the radio program where we talk about looking for a job, changing jobs, changing careers, hiring. And as always, we begin with a prayer. Dear God, grant us thy peace and thy mercy, thy will be done. And in just a few minutes, Rich Levinsky is going to be here with us talking about consultants in the workplace. He's got a great topic this evening and a real good one that's come up lately, and he's very much in tune with. We've been spending 10 seconds uh, in being grateful. So think of three things today that have made you grateful. Go. Just can't be unhappy when you're grateful. That's all there is to it. We've been speaking about things that have really messed up your interviewing and issues that come up with people that make interviewing very difficult. In the last 3 or 4 weeks, we have discussed poor self-awareness. People don't really know how they stack up in the marketplace. Lack of preparation. They don't prepare themselves well for the interview. Just really poor self-preparation. Poor manners. Everything from slurping their coffee to eating poorly. Lack of professionalism, being very poor with the way they dress, the way they come across, terrible. And this evening, we'd like to discuss excessive self-interest. This comes across when a candidate is so focused on what they want that they don't really focus on what the employer wants. We have a saying around here that if you focus enough on what the employer wants, you're going to get everything of what you want. And that's all you have to worry about. If you focus on what they want, you don't have to worry about what you want. I had it the other day. Candidate goes into an interview, he pulls out a list of all of the things that he wants in a job. He started out with money. Then he followed with time off. And then he followed with upward mobility. And then he followed with recognition. And then he followed with all kinds of things that was all oriented towards him, being self-interested, interested in only himself, what was good for him, not what was good for the company, not what was good for the organization he was with, only interested in what was good for him. Even went so far as to say he and his wife had put together this list. And before he was done with a 45-minute interview, he had killed his chances of getting a job. Do not focus on what is good for you. Do not focus on what the self-interest is. It's not going to get you very far. Focus on what is good for the company. If you give people enough value of what they want, they're going to give you plenty of value of what you want. Forget what you want. You don't have to worry about it. If you give people enough of everything they need, they're going to give you plenty of what you need. Self-interest will kill a job interview and will kill most anything you need along that line. Don't even go there. If an employer asks you, what do you want? Say, I focused on the fact that if I give enough people what they want, they're going to give me plenty of what I want. Don't focus on your self-interest. All right, we're going to take a short break. Stay tuned. This is Tony Beshara with the Job Search Solution.